Hello everyone, my name is Professor Komal Mishram, Assistant Professor of Tulsiramji Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering and Technology and Autonomous Institute Nagpur. Today we will discuss the topic on concept of engineering economics. Okay, so economics. First of all, we define the what is mean by economic. Economics is the science and that deals with the production and the consumption of the goods and services and the distributions and rendering of these for human welfare. It means in civil engineering, it means in our civil engineering field, this economic is applicable of the economic principle to evaluate and manage the civil engineering project, and it helps the engineers to make the decision that are the technically seems and economically viable. Again, the followings are the outlines of the economic goals. First economic goal is a high level of employment. Second one is the price stability. Third one is the efficiency. Fourth one is an equitable distributions of income, and fifth one is the growth. So some of the above goals are the independence. The economic goals are not always the complementary. In many cases they are not. They are in conflict. For example, any move to have the significant reduction in unemployment will lead to an increase in inflation. Then next one is flow in an economy. So in this slide we are given the flow of goods, service, resource and the money payment in a simple economy. Okay, so these flow charts actually showing the relation between the business and households. So the in business having the two parameters and household also two parameters. So suppose in the business having the business we provide the goods and the services to the consumers. Again, business uses the resource or the inputs provided by the households. Another case, the households having the consume the final goods and service to produced by the business and services. And second parameter of household is to provide the productive inputs to the business. It means any business having the any business will run money payments for the consumers good and services, and also business we jump the business to household through the consumer goods and services. Again, we jump through business to household in the following parameters like the money payments of the resources, comma rents, wages, salaries, interest and profit. And again we are jump household to business by using following parameters like the economic resources, land, labor and capital. And these all parameters are showing the flow in an economy. Means the flow of the goods, services, resource and money, the payment in a simple economy are shown in the figure 1.1. Households and the business are the two major entities in a simple economy. So business in any business organization use the various economic resource like the land, labor, capital, which are provided by the households to produce the consumers goods and services which will be the used by them. The business organization make payment of money to the household for the receiving the various resources, and the households is the turns make a payment of money to business organization for receiving the consumers goods and services. This cycle shows the independence between the two major entities in the simple economy. Then next, law of supply and demand. So in this slide we have given the factor influencing demand. So before uh, the shape of the demand curve is influenced by the following factor. First one is the income of the people, second one is the price of related good, and third one is the taste of consumers. So an interesting aspect of the economic is that the demand and the supply of the product are in interdependence, and they are the sensitive with respect to the price of the product. The interrelationship between them is shown in this figure. That graph, which is nothing but gives the relation between demand and the supply. So in this figure, it is clear that when there is the clearance in the price of the product, the demand of the product increases and the supply is decreases. It means the relation between demand and supply is inversely proportional to between them. Also, the product is more in the demand, and hence the demand of the product is increases. At the same time, the lowering the price of the product makes the producer is restrained from the releasing more the quantities of product in the market, and hence the supply of the product is decreases. The point of intersections of the supply curve and the demand curve is known as equilibrium point, and that's also given in this graph. Then at the price corresponding to this point, the quantity of a supply is the equal to the quantity of a demand, and hence this point is called as the equilibrium point. Okay, and this graphical representation is very important uh, for giving the relation between the supply and demand. Okay.